10th Standard Social Science Model Paper 2, 2020 and 21. First main 4 choices are given for each incomplete statements or questions. Choose the correct answer and write the complete answer along with its letter of alphabet. The founder of Ramakrishna Mission is Swami Vivekananda, Annie Besant, Jyotiba Phule, Rajaram Mohan Rai. Correct answer is A. Swami Vivekananda. Iron Man of India is Jawaharlal Nehru, Mahatma Gandhiji, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Subhash Chandra Bose. Correct answer is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. The main objective of the establishment of Lokpal institution is removing regional imbalance, fighting against corruption, eradicating communalism, bringing gender equality. Answer is B. Fighting against corruption. The leader of the movement opposing Kaika nuclear power plant was M.D. Nanjundaswamy, Medha Patkar, Sundarlal Bahuguna, Shivram Karanta. Correct answer is D. Shivram Karanta. The Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act was brought into force in the year 1966, 1976, 1986, 1996. Correct answer is C. 1986. The place which receives the highest rainfall in India is Cherrapunji, Agumbe, Ganganagar, Mawsynram. Correct answer is D. Mawsynram. The main objective of the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1993 is implementing uniform system of Panchayat Raj institutions, adding the word secularism, reducing the age of voter from 21 to 18 years, eradicating untouchability. Correct answer is A. Implementing uniform system of Panchayat Raj institutions. Every year the Consumer Day is observed on August, March, November, January. Correct answer is B. March. Second main, answer the following questions in a sentence each. Why did the citizens of Junagadh revolt against their Nawab? The Nawab of this princely state had signed the agreement to join the state of Pakistan. That's why his citizens revolted against him and flooded the streets. Who gave a call back to Vedas? Dayananda Saraswati gave a call back to the Vedas. When did the UNO adopt human rights? The UNO adopted human rights on December 10, 1948. What is female foeticide? Female foeticide is an attempt to stop the natural growth of a female fetus in the womb of a mother or aborting the fetus forcibly. What is coffee blossom? Convectional rain in Karnataka is beneficial to the coffee crop. It is known as coffee blossom. Nowadays, inland waterways play a limited role. Why? Now, inland waterways play a limited role due to the development of roads and railways. Name any two housing programs implemented to provide shelter to homeless. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Ambedkar Valmiki Housing Program, Ashraya Yojana. Why is Consumer Protection Act of 1986 passed? To ensure quality goods and services at responsible prices through healthy competition and to protect the consumer from exploitation. Answer the following questions in 2 to 4 sentences each. Explain the results of Battle of Buxar. The results of Battle of Buxar were: Shah Alam II accorded the Diwani rights over Bengal to the British. Shah Alam II gave away all the rights over Bengal to the British for an annual fee of rupees 26 lakhs. The Nawab of Oudh had to give away a fine of rupees 50 lakhs. With the death of Mir Jafar, the company paid pension to his son and took over the entire administration of Bengal. What were the results of the Third Anglo-Maratha War? The results of the Third Anglo-Maratha War were: Peshwa Bajirao II surrendered to the British. The British abolished the Peshwa post. British granted a pension to Bajirao II. They installed Pratap Singh as the ruler of Satara, named him as the traditional leader of Marathas, and suppressed the Maratha resistance. Communalism is fatal to national unity. How? It creates social differences, mutual suspicion, and fear situation in the society. Political competition, social groupism, and economic hatefulness is expressed in communalism. It has the capacity to endanger the integrity and unity of India. It not only disturbs the peace of the society, it also destroys the public and private property. It leads to mutual accusation and physical assaults and other undesirable effects. Communalism puts self-interest ahead of national interest. Due to all these reasons, communalism is fatal to national unity. How are the Panchashila principles helpful to improve the relationship between India and China? Respecting each other's sovereignty and regional interests, non-invasion of each other, non-interference in each other's internal issues, mutual cooperation and respect, peaceful coexistence. In this way, the Panchashila principles helpful to improve the relationship between India and China. What are the advantages of division of labor? The advantages of division of labor are: specialization. It has helped people to gain skill. It helps to earn economic benefits in accordance to their skills. Business and industrialization emerged. Few people could invest more and earn more profit. Or what are the ill effects of mob violence? The ill effects of mob violence are they create confusion in the beginning. Out of confusion, violence grows out. Many times, mob violence results in major deaths. There would be no definite reasons for the behavior of mob in violent mood. They create a serious law and order situation. Communal violence, racial violence, caste violence, political violence are some of the examples. This violence has now become active in rural areas also. It leads to the dominance of antisocial elements. How can soil be conserved? Afforestation and deforestation, controlled overgrazing, counter farming, construction of check dams, contour bunding, gully control and bench terracing. Through these methods, soils can be conserved. Differentiate the mountain forests and mangrove forests. The differences between mountain forests and mangrove forests are the trees and plants which grow on the slopes of mountain are called mountain forests. Mangrove forests are found in wet marshy areas, in river deltas and along the sea coast washed by tides. In India, the mountain forests occur in the Himalayas and to a small extent in the Nilgiri hills. Mangrove forests are mainly found in the deltas of rivers on the eastern coast and in pockets on the western coast of India. In the mountain forest, the plants and trees vary with increasing altitude. In mangrove forest, the tree trunks are supported by a number of stilt-like roots which are submerged under water. The important trees in the mountain forests are oak, chestnut, ash, beech, pine, cedar, spruce, fir, deodar and walnut. The important trees in mangrove forests are rhizophora, canes, screw pine, palm, sundari, etc. Decentralization of power is essential in democratic system. Why? It provides administrative power to people. It is a process through which power sharing occurs. People participate in decision making. It aims at planning and development from below. This was called Grama Swarajya by Mahatma Gandhi. It reduces various kinds of exploitation. It upholds human independence and dignity. It nurtures compassion and cooperation. Due to all these reasons, decentralization of power is essential in democratic system. Which are the services provided by Indian post offices? The services provided by Indian post offices are Post Office Saving Bank, issue of National Savings Certificate, Kisan Vikas Patra, monthly recurring deposits, postal life insurance, pension payment, money transfer, etc. Fourth main, answer the following questions in 6 sentences each. Explain the impacts of British education on India. The impacts of British education on India are Indians could develop modernity, secularism, democratic attitudes. Impetus was received for the local literature and languages. This facilitated unity in thinking process among the educated class. Periodicals started emerging. New social and religious reformation movements emerged. The thoughts of J.S. Mill, Rousseau, and Montesquieu brought fresh thinking. The freedom struggle that were taking place across the globe influenced the Indians. Indians could understand and appreciate their rich tradition. What were the effects of Third Anglo-Mysore War? The effects of Third Anglo-Mysore War were Treaty of Srirangapatna. The British were successful in inserting unfavorable conditions in order to weaken Tipu Sultan. Tipu was forced to part with half of his kingdom. He was forced to pay 3 crore rupees as war damage fee. He had to pledge 2 of his children as a guarantee against the payment. He was also forced to release the prisoners of war. The British withdrew the combined army from Srirangapatna. Or, what are the contributions of Annie Besant to India? The contributions of Annie Besant to India are: she advocated that Indian culture is far more superior to the Western culture. She also did a comparative study of Hinduism and Buddhism. Translating Bhagavad Gita to English is one of the major achievements of her. She was called as Shweta Saraswati. She wanted education for all. She opened schools. She started Central Hindu Benares College. She started New India and Commonwealth. She started Home Rule League. List out the economic factors responsible to 1857 revolt. Due to industrialization, the Indian handicrafts and industries diminished. The artisans of India became unemployed. Wool and cloth making industries suffered a lot. The Indian handicrafts became financially pathetic. The British levied high customs on Indian goods. The farmers were exploited by zamindars. Land tax collection rights of talukdars were withdrawn. Inam lands were also withdrawn. The farmers had to undergo lot of economic hardships. Explain the relationship between India and Russia. India has cordial relationship with Russia. It had similar relationship with United Socialist Soviet Russia also. India had good relationship with Russia in the field of economics, politics and other areas. USSR had opposed China's invasion of India in 1962. During the Goa liberation in 1962, USSR had supported India. USSR had supported the Tashkent Agreement. India and USSR signed an agreement of 20 years for peace and cooperation. USSR had supported for the establishment of Bhilai and Bokaro steel plants. India has taken major support from Russia to improve its industries and technology. Russia has extended its support to India's quest for permanent seat in the UN Security Council. Explain the legal measures undertaken to eradicate untouchability. The Article 17 prohibits untouchability. Untouchability Offences Act in 1955, Protection of Civil Rights Act in 1976. According to this act, practicing untouchability is a crime. Universal right to vote and participate in elections. A reservation has been given in the field of education and employment for SC and ST along with backward classes. The SC and ST Act of 1989 has given some specific responsibilities for the governments in the eradication of untouchability. Explain the importance of communication in the development of the country. It helps in quick transmission and dissemination of ideas, information, and messages from person to person and place to place. It helps in creating awareness among the people about government policies and programs of development. It enables us to know about natural hazards and disasters, weather forecasting, etc. It helps in the progress of trade, industry, agriculture, etc. It provides entertainment, day-to-day information of the world. It helps to maintain unity and integrity of the country. Or industries are localized in few places only. Why? Supply of raw material, supply of power, transportation and communication facilities, market facilities, capital, labor and water supply, ideal climate, government policies. Due to all these reasons, industries are localized in a few places only. How can the effects of the earthquakes be reduced? Avoid the human settlements in the earthquake-prone zones. Follow earthquake-resistant designs for the construction of buildings. Use building materials of high quality and avoid high-rise buildings. Restrict diggings of deep wells for groundwater. Restrict urban growth in the hilly areas with high seismic vulnerability. Avoid the construction of large dams and reservoirs. Stop deforestation and heavy quarrying activities. Mention the functions of self-help groups. They help to share meager resources. They help to obtain external support. They help to undertake business jointly. They help to earn more income. They help to get training in managing accounts, handling bank transactions. They help to get skills to take up remunerative income generating activities. They have been instrumental in helping women to earn, save, and spend at their willingness. They help to increase the dignity and autonomy of women. Or mention the main features of Panchayat Raj institutions. The main features of Panchayat Raj institutions are a three-tier structure of district, taluk and village panchayat with the Gram Sabha as foundation, direct and periodic elections, reservation of seats for SC and ST, backward classes and women, provision of major financial and administrative responsibilities, budget and audit requirements, provision for executive or support staff, a strict procedure for dissolution and suppression of panchayats and mandatory elections within 6 months of dissolution. What are the advantages of opening a bank account? The advantages of opening a bank account are: facilitates safe custody of money, helps in making payments, helps in collection of money, holders get advances and loans, helps in smooth financial transactions, bank account holders can get safe deposit locker facility. Or what are the causes for consumer exploitation? During the past, the producers were supplying goods directly to the consumers, example milk, fruits, vegetable, etc., without any hindrance of middlemen. When agricultural occupations developed, it changed the marketing methods. The direct transaction between the producer and consumer has almost stopped. The price fixation of the goods and services was done mainly by the middlemen. It led to many hindrances. Consumers had to face various difficulties and problems. They incurred many losses. These are the causes for consumer exploitation. Fifth main, answer the following questions in about 8 sentences each. Explain the achievements of Subhash Chandra Bose in freedom struggle. He became popular as Netaji. He engaged himself in organizing the Indians residing outside India. He toured many cities like Vienna, Berlin, Rome, Istanbul. He founded the Congress Socialist Party. He became the president of Haripur Convention of Indian National Congress with the support of Gandhiji. He quit Congress and founded Forward Bloc. He opposed the British war preparation. The British government arrested him and put him under house arrest. He escaped from the house arrest and reached Germany. He organized the prisoners of war from India. He broadcasted his speeches over Azad Hind Radio to Indians. Rash Bihari Bose had founded India Independence League in Tokyo of Japan. He was calling its military wing as Indian National Army. Bose called for Delhi Chalo on this occasion. Subhash Chandra Bose died in aeroplane crash. How did radicals fight against the British? Radicals called moderates as political beggars. The group of congressmen who criticized the soft stance of moderates are called as radicals. Arvind Ghosh, Bipin Chandra Pal, Lala Lajpat Rai and Balagangadhar Tilak. They opposed the stance of the British, who considered nominating the Indian members to Indian legislative assemblies as an important favor. Tilak declared, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. Attaining complete freedom was the aim of radicals. They tried to organize the common people of India. They attempted to organize people by employing religious celebrations too. They used Ganesha, Shivaji, Durga celebration to organize people against the British. Tilak published Kesari in Marathi and Maratha in English languages. He encouraged common people to protest against the British. The radical writings of Tilak galvanized the common people. Or how was non-cooperation movement organized? The Congress passed a resolution to hold the non-cooperation movement in its special national convention held in Calcutta on September 4, 1920. It aimed at educating the people about the British for their brutal killing and also preventing Jallianwala Bagh like incidents in future, apart from opposing the British rule. Apart from withdrawing Rowlatt Act, they wanted reforms in the political system which would lead to complete Swarajya. The main programs of non-cooperation movement were boycotting schools, colleges and courts, boycotting elections to regional legislative bodies held according to 1919 Act, returning all the honors and medals given by the British, nominated members to the local bodies resigning from their membership, boycotting all the government functions, boycotting all foreign goods. It aimed at encouraging the activities of handlooms and the production of khadi. It also wanted to open national schools, achieving unity among Muslims and Hindus, eradicating untouchability and uplifting the women by empowering them. Explain the achievements of UNO. Peacekeeping achievements. The UNO has worked towards resolving the crisis of Suez Canal, Iran, Indonesia, Kashmir, Palestine, Korea, Hungary, Congo, Cyprus, Arab Israel, Namibia, Afghanistan, and other crises. It has continued to work on disarmament and nuclear disarmament areas. The economic and financial achievements of the UNO. In the UNO Charter, it is declared that UNO should strive to uplift the socio-economic status of the people of the world. This work needs to be achieved through the supervision of Economic and Social Committee. General Agreement on Tariff and Trade is a General Agreement on Trade and Tariff, which is a notable agreement. Another important program is that of the United Development Program. International organizations like World Bank, International Monetary Fund are working well with the able support of UNO. The social achievements of the UNO. World Health Organization, UNESCO, UNICEF are few organizations that are interested in the social well-being of the world. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948 is considered as an important international achievement of UNO. The UNO has played decisive role in the removal of apartheid, colonialism and imperialism. These are the achievements of United Nations Organization. Name the different types of agriculture practiced in India. Subsistence farming, intensive farming, commercial farming, mixed farming, plantation farming, dry farming, humid farming, irrigation farming. Sixth main, draw an outline map of India and mark the following in it. Malabar Coast, River Narmada, Tungabhadra Project, Delhi. A. Malabar Coast. B. Narmada River. C. Tungabhadra Project. D. Delhi. Alternative question for blind candidates only. List out the objectives of multi-purpose river valley projects. To provide water for irrigation, to control the floods, to generate hydroelectricity, to prevent soil erosion, to develop inland waterways and fishing, to provide recreation facilities, to provide water for domestic purposes and industries, to reclaim land for agriculture, afforestation, etc.